It's beautiful.
We're harmonizing a little bit.
I don't know if we can call that harmonizing.
Yes, Danny, it was beautiful.
I never said it was good harmonizing.
I did. Jeez. To be fair, I don't know anything about harmonizing, so.
I'm not very good at it. I have some siblings that are, but I always stick to like the main notes and let someone else do the harmonizing.
I just sing my heart out, regardless of note.
She's like, a note? What's a note?
Yeah.
Who's the best singer in my family?
You guys are all pretty I think you're all good singers. Well, who's the one that...
I think all of us can carry a tune. I think I would say probably Becca. I mean, I think she's done like the most performing and stuff growing up. So that would be my guess. Although it's like been a long time since I've heard my siblings like sing. You know? I'll ask them to do that at our next Sunday dinner. Just line them up.
Retha will follow up with
all 8 of them. I'm like, well, there's 7 siblings, but all 8 of us. We should actually have Paul come on and have him sing, and we'll see how. Yay, Retha is still there. Brandy, where's Retha going? It's because
she heard rumors or something.
No, I bet you it's because I told them I was going to do a micro live every weekday, and I did it twice and forget every single day. So she's probably like, everyone's probably like, what's happening? Where's Retha? At work.
Retha's just forgetful.
It's even in my calendar, and I'll be like, okay, I'll do it in a minute. I want to finish this. And then at the end of the day, it's like 6:30, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going home.
I'm tired.
Let's see. Where is Paul lately? He's been off this week, but, you know, I don't know. He's just doing his thing. I don't know what Paul's
Paul's
doing.
just Paul.
Hello from Pennsylvania.
He's hiking or something.
This week.
Yeah, we talked.
Yeah. It was. I think it was actually like a scouting thing or something, honestly. Something. I don't know. I am tired as well, Stephanie says. Oh, Stephanie, you can't be tired? Okay, you can't
Tiffany says, I'm forgetful too, mom life. Yes.
Hashtag.
Yes.
Good morning from Texas. Misty's joining us. Hello from Oklahoma. Mary, good morning from Kentucky.
I don't know why I got so excited about Kentucky. Maybe like Kentucky Fried Chicken or something. I don't know. I'm on a diet, you guys, so I'm like, Kentucky. It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's a morning. How's the deodorant? I'm curious, and if I'm not happy with something, it isn't easy to deal with anymore. Wait, Brandy, you just send it back to us if you're not happy. It's still easy to deal with. How's the deodorant? I'm actually wearing the unscented today. So, quick story about Retha. Something's going on with my health. I don't really know what's happening, but although look at how it's like basically gone.
That's so
almost.
weird.
Anyways, my skin is becoming discolored and all of this kind of stuff. So I was like, I'm going to take a little bit of break of using essential oils topically because I do a lot of product testing. So I'm using a lot in product testing. So I was like, I'm going to take a break because my skin was changing colors. I don't know. Anyway, so I switched to, who knows? I switched to the unscented deodorant, which we just happened to launch. And it also happens to not have baking soda in it. Although our Plant Therapy's baking soda deodorant, so our regular ones like the Grapefruit, Cardamom, TR flower, and then the new Cool Clove and Balsam.
Just delightful.
Has that one been
It's
launched?
just brand new. Yeah, it's launched.
Like,
Yeah. Anyways, those ones have baking soda, but they don't irritate my skin at all.
Me
And
either.
all other baking soda has. So that's good to know. But anyways, when I decided to switch over to the unscented, we actually hadn't launched it yet, and so I couldn't quite switch to it yet, and so I went back to using like an unscented like store-bought deodorant, and I remember how like nasty those deodorants are.
Yeah.
Like when you wash your armpit, I would put soap on my armpit like 4 times in the shower because it would still just be like nasty.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's not actually working. It's just creating like a thick layer of something
Just
that
taking
your
on. Ugh.
skin can't breathe. Anyway, so I was
It's just
very
plugging
happy.
everything up. That's
I was
why.
very happy that I could start our deodorant again, and I'm using the unscented, and it's absolutely lovely. So that was a rabbit hole of a deodorant question, wasn't it?
And I can attest to the fact that Retha smells great.
Yep. No issues.
Yep.
Thank you.
I really like that cool clove and balsam one.
It's
Yeah,
I'm
it's
excited
so-
for people to try that one.
Me too.
It smells so nice, so
It
fresh.
does smell so fresh. I love it. I thought, though, thank you, Retha. Anytime. Anytime. It really is amazing, though. Like, it truly is a fantastic deodorant. Like, I've been just really, really impressed with it. Okay, let's see. I'll have to try the new ones when I finish my 2-pack of tiara flower. I personally prefer the grapefruit cardamom. I love the grapefruit cardamom. I love them both, actually.
Yeah.
I was actually using them both and changing them out. But
I was a diehard grapefruit cardamom, and then I went to tiara flower.
and yours,
it's
it's amazing.
I don't know. I can't choose now, and now we have more options. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself.
Yeah.
Danny.
So I just have what is the reason for a baking soda free?
What is the reason for this live? It wasn't for deodorant, but we'll keep talking about it because that's where the questions are going.
Why do we have both options? Is my question.
Typically because so many people have adverse reactions to baking soda. It can be really irritating to the underarms. We haven't seen that with our mainstay deodorants, but we did want to give another option for those who may be like extra super sensitive or those who just really want to make sure that they don't have baking soda in their deodorants.
And I love that one of them's unscented.
I do too,
Because
yeah.
that was another
That helps
another
with
thing.
the sensitive skin too. But I mean, for customers who normally, if you're watching, if you normally have sensitivity to baking soda, I mean, I have so many customers are saying like they have and they have not seen that with ours. And me personally, because I used to do a lot of DIYs on the blog, and I always did baking soda ones, and I would use it like for a few days, and then my armpit would break out in a rash.
Yes.
And so I just stopped, and that never happened with our baking soda one.
I love what Debbie says. I bought the unscented baking soda free deodorant for our young son because the husband said the boy smells like pickles. I love my pickle boy.
I love my pickle boy.
As a pickle lover over here, I would love my pickle
I
boy too.
have a young son who is 9, and he has been struggling with body odor, I swear, since he was a toddler. Like,
Sometimes it happens.
it is, you know, the struggle is real. So I like that I know that I can give him something that I'm comfortable and confident in
Yeah.
because he is still so young.
I see a lot of customers talking that they've received their grapefruit cardamom deodorant sample.
Those are so cute.
They are so cute.
Yes.
We don't have samples in the other scents. We only did the grapefruit cardamom because, well, at that time, the grapefruit cardamom was by far the most popular scent, but it actually switched. So after like 2 months or so of selling it, the grapefruit cardamom was like it was by far the most, and then it switched to tiara flower. And tiara, I don't think we've ever seen that.
I know.
I have
Yeah,
never seen like a favorite fragrant scent
Switch
in a
so
product
significantly.
switch so
Yeah.
significantly. It went from like way more popular to tiara flower, beating it out. So anyways, but when we made up the samples, the grapefruit cardamom was by far the most popular seller, and so that's why we created the sample in that one. But
And I love how you guys are loving the samples so much too.
Rachel
I'm
mentioned
I'm such a
that she
sucker for
keeps hers
samples.
in her purse, and I love that because, you know, after like a workout or something, that just have like that quick sample to be able to refresh. I love having that too in my purse.
And
Is
it's
it just a tiny deal?
Yeah, it's the cutest thing.
so
They're
cute.
so cute.
I've gone once, but I'm going again the end of this month backpacking.
Oh.
Doing, you know, I mean, I'm not going far miles. The first one we just went like 2 miles because I have my kids with me, but full on like carry all your stuff in. It was really fun.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get one of those deodorants to
Oh,
take
that's
with me because
perfect.
every tiny ounce makes
Yeah.
a difference, right? And it's just like a tiny,
I know.
beautiful
That's a good
deodorant.
idea.
That was a high pitch, and I apologize for everyone that had to hear that. Okay, so we're more than happy to continue to answer your deodorant questions, but today you can get 20% off CBD as part of our July Customer Appreciation Month sale. So if you have any questions about CBD, we are also more than happy to answer those. We have one of our CBD experts right here on my right, Miss Emily. Although she did say, Retha, you didn't tell me how to think today.
I know.
So
I don't
make
know.
her think.
Yeah.
Well, and too, the live that Nyla and Darby did yesterday was so informative.
Yeah, Nyla is also one of our CBD
Yes.
experts. Yeah.
Gosh, that was like over a half hour long, right, Danny? Like that was,
Yeah, it was-
a really long one. Lots of questions answered.
That's great.
there. So you can always refer to that too.
I know
Yeah.
that yesterday there was still a ton of questions that were asked that we couldn't get to.
Yeah, so let us know if you have those questions. We're still getting lots of deodorant questions though.
I wish I
Stinky
was more
Toots,
prepared.
haha. Are these deodorants on the Plant Therapy website? Been looking for a good one that smells nice. They are. So we have 3 deodorants, Grapefruit, Cardamom, TR Flower, and Cool Clove and Balsam that have baking soda in them. And then we have 2 that do not, that are baking soda free. And we have an unscented and we have a lavender, lavender bergamot. Okay, lavender bergamot. Thank you. I was like, what is the other name of part of that name? And those 2 are baking soda free. So all 5 of those deodorants are on our website.
Ooh, you got them all there,
Yeah,
Danny?
I just
Oh,
shot a bunch of
good.
stuff. So
Danny.
I got those 3.
A lot of customers are saying we should sell these mini ones during the holidays for like stocking stuffers and stuff. That's a
would
fun
be
idea.
fun.
Why were the CBD Stress soft gels discontinued? So we are choosing to discontinue all of our soft gels. Honestly, they just didn't have great reviews. Usually you don't get as much effect from the soft gels as you do like the drops. And so I think people were looking to see the same benefits that they were getting from the drops, and they just don't. You have to take much higher doses of CBD in the soft gel than you would to get the same benefit. So we were just seeing poor reviews. Maybe Emily can add to that, but
Yeah, we're also looking at other options to
Yes.
make taking CBD easy for our customers. So we wanted to approach this from a pathway where we're increasing the efficacy of the product, but also still making it easy for you guys to use. So be on the lookout. There are definitely some new products coming for that line that I think people will be excited about.
yeah. Yep. Okay, some unscented deodorants have a stinky smell since there's no smell. The Plant Therapy one has no
Yeah.
smell.
It really is very nice. I used it for, I think both Retha and I had samples that we were using, of the unscented.
Originally.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I mean, there's no
nothing.
smell.
Yeah, there's literally nothing.
Are they unflavored?
Yes. Although,
Don't lick
does
it, Danny.
the deodorant go on clear? The deodorant does go on clear. So Katrina
Yeah.
can, I mean, if you get a lot on there and
you know, it's a powdery base, but
it goes on clear. Yeah, it does.
kind of moisturizing too.
This is kind of lovely.
I have a funny story about my deodorant. So I just bought 2 unscented ones because I had the sample, but I had ran out. I mean, not the sample, but when we were testing it. So when they came out, I bought 2 of them. I went to the retail store and got 2 of them, and I took all of the stuff I had bought at the retail store and put it in my car during work hours because I had gone there. I went and grabbed it during lunch. Anyways, I had a dinner with my sisters afterwards. So it's like, you know, the dinner I think was at 6:30. So we have dinner and we come out of dinner, and I don't know, we must have been talking about deodorant at dinner. That's what we do. And my sister was asking me about the Plant Therapy deodorant and how I liked it. And I was like, well, I have some in my car. And she was saying that the one that she makes melts really easy. So she was like, I was wondering if the Plant Therapy one melts. So I was like, well, let's see here. I take it off, I take the plastic thing off, and it's not sticking to it, and it looks really great, and I was like, boom, stuck my whole finger. Stuck my whole finger through the deodorant. So the deodorant does melt if it is sitting in a 95-degree car for 3 hours during dinner. But it looks solid, and it was. I mean, it was solid enough that it stuck to my finger. Right? It wasn't like it held its form, but I was like, apparently it does melt a little bit as I stuck my finger out.
We had somebody mention gummies, CBD gummies earlier, and I would just say, keep on the lookout for what's to be coming. What's coming?
Oink,
going?
oink.
And then somebody else asked about flavors for the CBD Plus ISO line. And again, I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised.
So pleasantly surprised.
Yes.
It's amazing.
It is.
I may have a favorite. Gabrielle, I really want to try the Better Than Kisses Healing Balm. I never hear anyone talk about it, but the reviews are fantastic. Pros and cons.
I love using
there
the
probably
Better.
aren't cons.
No. I think for me, it's one of the products that I use the most with my kids, especially my son. He is crazy and is always getting hurt, and I love having that like natural alternative to help with his little boo-boos and scrapes, and he loves using it too.
Yeah.
I love Better Than Kisses.
Yeah.
I have a fun story about just healing balm in general, though.
Okay, we're full of stories today. At least I am. So bring it on.
The night before, Heidi asked me to put some healing balm on her feet because she wears sandals during the summer and her feet
Get all cracky.
they're horrible.
Dry.
And she had me put it on her feet, throw some socks on. She slept, went to work the next day, kept the socks on with the healing balm, just not normally her thing. She doesn't like to wear socks. And that night, or last night, she took her socks off and was like, "Feel my feet." And I was really impressed. Like, those things are beasts. But they were really soft. So the healing balm's really awesome.
Yeah. That's funny. The healing balm in and of itself is an amazing product. But we do add some essential oils to give it just an additional benefit. Like the Better Than Kisses, it's going to help with like cuts and scrapes and those sort of things a little bit better. And then like the Sniffle Stopper to help with respiratory support, and the Silky Soft to help with any bumps, dry skin. Yeah, okay, I did see a couple CBD questions. When is the 1,000 milligram going to be back in stock? Is that the one we were talking about in the morning meeting that had the box issue?
I cannot quite remember.
I don't remember.
But we're working on it.
Yes.
Same with the headache roll-on. We're working on getting those back in stock as soon as possible.
Yep. And then someone said, does CBD help with
Anxiety.
I think it was anxiety.
Yes. Yeah, so absolutely.
Does it?
It's one of my favorite ways to use CBD is for stress, things like that. We have a whole entire line, CBD plus ISO Quiet Mind, which is great for any kind of stress. So there are multiple different options. One of my favorite products is our body oil from that line. It smells amazing, and it also helps me to like instantly get out of my head and just relax from like a full body perspective. So it depends on what kind of anxiety you're having, how severe, but you can look at oil drops, you can look at some of the topical products, you could use both depending on how you're feeling. You just kind of have to play around with it and figure out what works best for you.
Yeah, and I use the stress oil drops, and when I'm stressed, and I go for the 2,500, and sometimes I take it twice a day if I'm really stressed, but it really makes all the difference. I go from like where my whole entire body is feeling it to where it's like, and then and then I'm just dealing with it more like on an emotional, right? But it makes biggest difference.
When you take that edge off, you can just have a little more perspective.
Process a little
where
better.
your stress is coming
Sleep
from.
better. Even if you're still stressed, I'm sleeping better, and like it's amazing. I mean, it's amazing. It really is. And the ISO products just like give it that oomph that I think just, especially for those who are like doing the everyday wellness and you want to take it to the next level, like the ISO products, they're really just quite fantastic. There's something just really special about them, I think. They're really amazing. And all of the reviews and stories that we've heard from customers. I love being in the retail store because every single time I'm in the retail store, we have people come in and they talk about, using the products and the benefits that they've seen. But it really is amazing.
Riley Reynolds on Instagram was asking if we are shipping internationally, which made me, and then Josie answered her question. We don't ship the CBD products.
Yeah.
So that brought up two things that I think we could address.
Yes.
Is there any updates on CBD being shipped internationally? And two, is there during JCAM or Customer Appreciation Month, is there something that we are doing for the international customers on days when they aren't getting able to take advantage of some of the specials?
Yes, so those are great questions. There is no update with shipping CBD internationally, unfortunately, but during this CBD promotion, we are offering an international promotion, a specific international promotion, which is free shipping on orders of $50 or more instead of $75. So it's about a 30% savings with the shipping, because you now get free shipping on $50 instead of free shipping on $75. So that's what we're offering our international customers during these days that we are doing the CBD promotion for all customers in the States.
There were two things that I wanted to touch on from Facebook. First, what is the difference between ISO and regular CBD? Is it just more potent? So with our everyday wellness CBD, we use broad spectrum CBD. And what broad spectrum means is that it contains CBD plus all of those minor cannabinoids that help provide a synergistic effect. With CBD plus ISO, we're adding additional isolated minor cannabinoids to the product. And what that does is it enhances the overall benefit of the product. So you look at something like CBG, which is great for stress on its own, you add that to your broad spectrum and increase those levels, and you're really going to create a product that is very targeted to that specific concern and amplifies those benefits. The other question I saw was whether or not the products that are out of stock are going to be restocking during July, and I wanted to touch on that a little bit because CBD is not as simple of a process as some of our other products. We really, when we give you guys our products, we want to make sure that the potency is what we claim it to be. And that's really important in this industry. We want to validate that claim. And so with that, it takes some additional level of testing. We purchase our CBD, our broad spectrum CBD, our isolates in bulk, and it has to be tested at that time so that we have a good understanding of what the potency is. We then take that potency and we have a formulation calculator that tells us how much of each individual ingredient needs to be used in order to create, let's say, your 1,000 milligram CBD product. Once that finished good is created, we then send it out to test again just to validate. Let's just make sure, even though we've validated our calculator hundreds and hundreds of times, we want to make sure every time that what we're giving you is exactly what we say it is. And we can also provide you guys with the tests. So if you want to keep track of those levels, it's available for you guys.
Yep.
I think eventually, as CBD becomes more is used more by professionals to help with different things that people are going through, that will start to be regulated. And I think it's really cool that we are already being preemptive and trying to make it as easy as possible to find out how much you're getting in your doses and stuff.
Absolutely, and the labs that we work with that test our products are actually already operating to FDA standards. So we ensure that we're doing that even though there aren't those same regulations with CBD yet. We want to work with partners who are taking all of those steps right now to ensure that what we're giving you guys, again, is exactly what we say we're giving you, and when the results are produced, they're results that we can trust.
Lydia on Instagram says, how do you know which formula to choose for an ailment? And she's talking more about choosing between drops, rollers, and balms. And they talked about it a little bit yesterday. I know there's a tool on the website, and also our all the information on our blog.
Yes.
But could you guys maybe address that?
Yeah, so we do have a quiz that you can take that will help pinpoint the right product for you. However, when it comes to what you might start with, it is very dependent on what kind of issue you're having. So if you're having maybe a muscle issue, I would potentially start with a topical product so that you're really applying it directly to the area of concern. If you're not getting the benefits that you'd like from that, or maybe it's taking the edge off, but you want to amplify it a little bit more, you can then use some of our internal products as well. When it comes to something like an emotional issue, if it's for me as a mom, I'm always stressed. As a full-time working mom, like mom guilt is real, mom brain is real, all of those things. And for me, I really like using our body oils. It's really all that I need to kind of take that edge off and just relax a little bit and allow me to kind of process things. However, if you're struggling with more severe anxiety, stress, things like that, you may lean towards taking an internal product instead, because it gets more of that CBD into your bloodstream. So it really just depends on, several things. If you're a beginner, you might start with topical first. If you have severe issues, you may go straight to some sublingual oil drops, something along those lines.
I started laughing while you were talking because I read Marty's comment.
Like, did I say something
We
wrong?
knew all this in the 60s. And it made me giggle, and then I was like, oh, I hope nobody thought I was giggling at Emily, because I wasn't. Cassie wants to know, so was that a no? Will they not be back this month?
Oh, I know, Cassie, they should be. We're working really hard.
We're getting
to get
really
them.
close on
Yes,
most
we're
of
getting
them.
very close. So they should be, and unless something crazy happens, but it shouldn't.
Yeah, and we're hoping to get one more in stock today. We're looking at that shortly. And then I saw another question earlier, someone asking, is the full spec staying part of our line? And it is.
Yes.
And in fact, it is, with the few number of products that we have, it is the most popular selling line. So we are putting much more focus on that in the future. So a lot of the products that you see in the future from plant therapy in our CBD line will be full spec products. And I also saw a question earlier, someone asking if all the ISO drops are being discontinued, and they are not. And in fact, we are extending those lines as well.
I think we've talked about
discontinuing
discontinuing the 500 milligram of the CBD plus ISO oil drops, and that's simply because we feel that those people who are moving to CBD plus ISO are needing the benefits of higher amounts of CBD. So that's the reason for that move.
Yeah. Allison, is there more testing for the drops than the roll-ons and balms?
No. So our raw CBD and isolates are tested via full panel. So what that means is we're looking at potency, we're looking at heavy metals, we're looking at pesticides, anything like that, and ensuring that that raw material meets that criteria, that it's a clean product. Then once we put it into the finished good, it is going through potency testing to just validate that we're hitting that potency target.
Yeah. Lori, I have tried many CBD products. I ordered the 2500 CBD mango. Will this work for sciatic and joint pain? Car accident is taking its toll.
I'm sorry to hear that, Lori. Definitely, I think that you're on the right path. Give it a try. I would also look into something like our Nerve Body Oil. It's an amazing product. By far, when we were developing this line of products, the Nerve Body Oil, just the reviews that I got when I was working with our market research group, when I was working with our employees, friends and family, the Nerve Body Oil by far was the one that people kept coming back to and were really surprised by how efficacious it was for those kinds of issues. So I would certainly give that a try.
And I think we were all very surprised that it quickly became one of our top selling CBD products and continues to receive amazing reviews. So it really is a fantastic option for that. Danny, have you seen any other questions? The Nerve Body Oil is my new favorite product. It's amazing. It works so good, Amanda Thatcher says.
I know somebody earlier was asking about if we're doing the Customer Appreciation Month. It was Riley Reynolds.
Yes.
And so yes,
It's happening right now, Riley. Yep, if you go to the website, you can see what the daily deal is on the home page, and you can also go to the coupons page. I never remember what the what the URL is, but just scroll down to the footer on the website, and it's like coupon information or something. Click on that, and it will give you some information about the deals as well. But we are every single day, and we're also going to do some giveaways today.
Yay!
So we'll make sure. We told you we were going to do giveaways, but we've just been answering all these questions. But we are going to do some giveaways, so stay for those giveaways because that's going to be happening. Okay, I thought. Let's see. I thought I saw another question, but now I don't remember what it was. So.
I think.
Oh,
sorry,
thank you, Leanne, for that URL.
The questions went by so fast, but somebody asked how much of CBD is absorbed into the bloodstream when applying it topically. It's a good question, and it really depends. It depends on where you're applying it. It depends on the kind of base that the CBD is in. So, for example, if you're using a balm is meant to stay on top of the skin. So you will see some absorption, but it's not like a lotion, which is meant to rapidly absorb into your skin. But long story short, up to 10% is typically absorbed into the bloodstream, but that's really the high end of what you would see from topical application.
And I can't emphasize enough how incredibly helpful the blog is. If you look up CBD, talks a lot about
much information.
Yes.
The endocannabinoid system. If you don't understand how it works, it is a great place to find out more
our
about
blog is rich in information on CBD, so I would definitely, if you're new to CBD, you're just trying it out and looking to learn more, check out our blog.
Can you use roll-on and the drops at the same time?
Yeah, absolutely. It's very individual. So sometimes you don't, based on the individual, you may not need to use that much. So very similar to how we approach essential oils. If you don't need to be using a higher dilution, don't use a higher dilution. So same with CBD. If you don't need to necessarily use both, then you don't need to use both. But absolutely you can use roll-on and an oil drop at the same time, and I know many do. For example, a lot of people will use like our stress oil drops regularly to help with any kind of regularly occurring stress, but then they'll use something like our headache relief roll-on for a migraine or a headache that could come up. Absolutely, that is fine to use both.
Yeah. Someone asked if we were going to come out with the 2,500 milligram in the full spec line, and we are.
Oh,
right?
I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure we are. I'm
feel
pretty
like
sure we are. I just saw like the lineup, but I don't believe it's until like October or something when those new products. We'll be launching a few new products around that time, and a lot of those will be full spectrum focused, and a lot of them will be flavor focused. Like we've heard you, we know you want flavors in the ISO, we want flavors in the ISO, so
maybe some new flavors.
So maybe some new flavors, so that will be coming as well. We're really excited because we know so many people want to try the ISO, but they start the everyday wellness because they want the flavor, because we all love the flavors too. So So yes, a new flavor, at least one, I think one, but we're kind of extending that, so we're very excited about that. Okay, let's see. Did we have Danny? Oh, Danny, so many people giving you a shout out for putting the mic on. They're really appreciative of that. So thank you for seeing those comments and doing that. We are still planning on doing seasonal flavors as well, although I don't remember what the seasonal flavors are off the top of my head for fall or winter time.
I know winter.
She knows winter. Are they gonna like it?
They're gonna like it.
They're gonna like it.
I can't remember fall.
Gosh, I can't remember fall either right now.
You know, I've tested them all probably a few times.
Oh, I remember fall.
Okay.
Oh.
It's delicious.
They're gonna like it. I mean, we probably wouldn't choose something that wasn't delicious.
It's really gross.
We have to take it too.
Yes, our flavor testing is quite in depth.
And it's not always good.
That is
I
true.
have tasted the. I was talking about it yesterday. When we were moving from the old lab over to here, they were giving out some of the samples that they had accumulated over the, as we were trying to pin down our CBD line.
Which one was it?
It was, I don't remember, but didn't taste like the thing at all because the hemp
Yes,
flavor was
yes.
so strong.
Yeah, yep.
Full spectrum products are a little difficult that way because they definitely have a more pungent hempy aroma to cover with flavor.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't think this was was one we didn't end up. It was a supplier we didn't end up using because of the flavor.
Yeah. We do have a pretty stringent policy when trying to find CBD that we're going to bring in. We want it to taste good. We want it to be efficacious. And the other thing is, when we very first started out, we also looked at using hemp seed carrier oil as a diluent, and we quickly learned that that was not a good choice at the time.
I have a question from Lip Balm Queen 28.
Oh.
I want to know if you guys can guess what the question's going to be about.
Is it
Oranges.
I have a feeling it's going to be a question for Katrina.
Is it a question about lip balms?
Yes.
Oh, I was really hoping it was about oranges.
Will there be any new fall lip balm flavors? And I just wanted to say that when you guys were coming up with the first round of lip balm flavors for, I think it was the holiday, one of the holidays, I still have it. In fact, it's sitting over here on my desk. It is a hot cocoa lip balm. It's one of my favorites. My wife doesn't particularly love that one, like compared to Watermelon Kisses and stuff. She likes those better. But that was one of my favorite ones. So I'm interested to know, are
Yes.
there any new flavors? of
Long
lip
story
balm?
short, yes.
There you go, Lip Balm Queen 28.
That's all you're getting from
And
Katrina.
lip balms are not easy because I make her redo them like 10 times. Katrina, I want it to be sweeter. Katrina, I want the flavor to be stronger.
Yeah.
Every time she's probably like, Retha, I don't even know I'm giving you this. Oh, but we are, and we try to make them the best. Should we do some giveaways?
Yes.
Someone asked, when are new products going to launch? Oh, they've launched. We do have one more new product that's launching during July, but these 3 products are new products that we just launched. This cool clove and balsam is part of our deodorants that has baking soda in it. So we launched a new scent. We got a lot of customers that were looking for a scent that was similar to this, so we launched this new scent. And then we launched baking soda free deodorants that are more for sensitive skin, and we have an unscented and a lavender bergamot. So all these new products. So let's give some of these deodorants away.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
And let's do some right now. So if you're watching this live, tell us what deodorant scent you are most excited for, or what is your favorite if you've tried them. So leave that comment right now. We'll give you just a minute or so to leave that comment. But we'll scroll through, and if you've already left a comment, we'll just be scrolling up and down with our eyes closed, and we'll just, whatever name we stumble upon. But let us know, what scent are you most excited to try, or what scent is your favorite. And then we will also choose some winners that aren't, some people that aren't possibly watching live. So if you are watching this after the live ends, you will have until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning to leave a comment, and we will choose, let's choose 3 winners, one for each scent. We'll choose 3 more winners. So keep the comments coming. If you're watching on Instagram, all of the comments are removed after the live is over, so you will need to go back to Instagram and re-comment if you want a chance to enter the after live giveaway. But for Facebook and YouTube, all of your comments stay. You can still come and comment after the live, but they do stay, so that does increase your chances if you're on Facebook and YouTube. But Instagram, you got to come back and comment again for those after the live giveaways. Okay. Should we choose?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll close my eyes, and you can just scroll, and I'll tell you. Are you?
Mouse is being weird. Okay. Well, let me grab it, and now it's gone.
Just use your 2 fingers.
Oh,
Oh.
that's not working either, Danny.
It's not? Use
You know, if my eyes are closed much
Here we go.
longer,
Here we
I might
go.
fall
Here we
asleep.
go.
We're in business-ish.
Kind of.
Okay. We're having technical difficulties, guys. Scrolling is hard.
Letha's just rocking herself to sleep.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
This was too fun of a live to fall asleep in. Okay, stop. I don't even know if you're scrolling. Stop?
Yep,
yes.
it stops.
Okay, Tanya Leonardo, lavender. Tanya, we will send you the lavender bergamot deodorant then.
They're so pretty too. Like, who has deodorant?
I know,
that's
and do you
too cute?
love, did anybody notice how we did this?
The different color blocking?
Yeah,
for
so the regular has the color blocking on the side and the middle is white, and the sensitive skin, the middle is the color blocking and the edge is white. So we just did an opposite. Which I thought was so creative.
clever.
Okay, Emily, you want to close your eyes?
Yes. Are we scrolling?
Yep, scrolling.
Stop. Okay, we have
Leanne.
Leanne Bayer.
Leanne Bear.
You are getting
B-E-Y-E-R. Cool Clove and Balsam.
I always say cool, calm, and balsam. I don't know. That sounds great too.
It
Cool
does sound
clove
great.
and balsam.
Cool Clove and Balsam.
everybody
Congratulations.
else has to
And
scroll.
then, well, let's do it Instagram.
Oh,
Instagram.
There we go. Ooh.
Come on over
Oh, you're
here.
attached.
Attached.
It's fine. Danny, close your eyes and scroll on Instagram. He can do it by himself. I don't need to come. What am I doing?
My fingers are
It's,
big
he's
and
probably
thick.
like closed Instagram.
It's
It's happened.
Katrina,
tell
are
me
you
when?
telling him when?
Oh, stop.
Lip Balm Queen 28.
Oh, it was meant to be. What did Lip
Yes.
Balm Queen 28 say?
Thanks so much.
Oh, you're welcome. But tell us what
Tell us what
deodorant.
deodorant she wants.
She
I'm
maybe
looking to see
commented later.
Grapefruit Cardamom.
Great. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
That's
there
one
we
of
go.
each. How fun is that? Okay, well, there you go. Congratulations, you three. We will get that off to you. And then don't forget to continue to leave comments until 9 a.m. Mountain Time tomorrow morning, especially on Instagram. Go back and leave comments once we post this on Instagram, because all the comments during the live are erased on Instagram. So go back, leave your comments, continue to leave comments, share the posts. Tell us what scent of deodorant you are most excited for, or which one is your favorite, for a chance to win that one. I think we're good.
All right.
Okay, happy day 16. Ooh, we are halfway through July.
How
Here
is
we
that
go.
a thing?
It's July Customer Appreciation Month. It happens. It flies
does.
by. We hope you are enjoying the discounts. Get 20% off all of our CBD products. That includes the face oils. It includes the drops, full spectrum. If you are international and cannot take advantage of this promotion, we are offering free shipping with a $50 purchase instead of a $75 purchase. So that's 30% less that you have to spend to get free shipping. So take advantage of that. Enjoy our new deodorant scents. Have an amazing weekend, and we'll be back on Monday. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.